Hi guys, Jamie here from Start A Riot. Welcome back. I'm here with Walleater.
What's up? Yo.
Yo. It's quite appropriate that it's a nice sunny day. You just released a double A-side single called Checks Notes, called Can You Feel My Love and Lifeline. And they're kind of more of a kind of brighter sound for Walleater, would you say?
I'd say. Would you say?
Yep, definitely.
Yeah,
I don't really know what else to say, but
It's a little bit more punky.
yeah, it's faster. The songs are like shorter and sweeter.
the second one in particular is much faster.
I think our collective favourite is the second one as well, Lifeline. So listen to that.
Listen to that first.
That's the best one. Yeah.
You should have swapped him.
Yeah, we should have really. They just flowed nicely.
We recorded
together,
it so that Can You Feel went into Lifeline.
Right. Okay.
Then we got them back and we were like,
sounds alright.
but yeah.
They're both good, you know.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone's going to listen to the first one and be like, fuck that second track. I can't waste another 3 minutes of my life.
True
I'm
that.
glad you're into it, man.
Yeah,
it's
Glad
not
you're
long.
into it.
3 minutes, no.
Well, it's definitely a lot. It seems a lot happier in terms of like tone, if not necessarily like content. Because in 1 and 2 is like a really good album, but I'd say if it was top trumps in terms of gloom stakes, you're like rivaling Radiohead with the numbers.
Sick. Well, to be honest, I was saying to him, I were actually saying to him earlier, I'm not that bothered about Radiohead, to be honest. Yeah. I mean, I'll listen to them and I appreciate it, but it's like...
Yeah, those new songs.
I'll listen to that first one, I thought, yeah, it's pretty good. I like the video better.
Yeah.
So...
It's like Fireman Sam meets The Wicker Man.
Yeah, mate, that's what I'm into.
Should we do some more mashups like Postman Pat meets Amityville Horror or some shit?
Man, I think that'd be pretty sick.
Right, let's try it. Let's do it for the Walleater video.
Yeah, mate. Oh, in it we've got inspiration.
The Exorcist.
We could probably do Lego meets The
Paddington Bear
Exorcist.
meets Jason X.
Yeah.
Decent. Horror movie / kid show.
Yeah, so if anyone wants to do a music video for Walleater, that is what we want.
So is this kind of an indication of what your new material is going to sound like, or is it just kind of an experiment with these 2 tracks?
I don't know really. What
The
do you
new
think?
stuff's definitely in that direction.
Yeah,
I think.
it's pretty poppy. These 2 tracks we have like been a bit, but I think the next we were writing for an album and they were going to be in like the album somewhere. But yeah, we'll see, mate. We will see.
Definitely
It's probably a middle.
We've probably got
ground.
maybe 5 songs sort of half written on
Yeah.
top of the 2 that we just put out, and I think the 2 new songs are definitely an indicator as to like where things are going afterwards.
Yeah, sounds good.
Sick.
And yeah, they're kind of summer jams, so appropriate.
Mate, summer's the best.
Summer's
We're
the
sat out
best.
here
We're
on the
into it.
park, chilling.
Right. So yeah, it's kind of the all the imagery for the for the poster for this little tour and the cover for the single kind of fits that as well, like colours rather than like the
pink.
album covers
Yeah,
black
pink,
and white.
yeah. Pink.
Well, one colour, yeah.
Yeah.
Pink's a sick colour.
It's more than on the album, which was 0 colours.
Yeah, it was quite gloomy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
Well,
cool.
big
I
up
like it.
Lyndon for doing
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
he sorted us out. He did.
Yeah.
I'm into the pink. I really like
Yeah,
it.
You've got to be like bold.
we
with
did
it.
all the shopping for that though.
Oh yeah, we had to make the album cover. We were gonna melt some wax,
Right.
and yeah,
that what
that
it
is what
is?
happened. Yeah, it's like
like
wax.
we
We went to where did we go?
We went to No, we didn't. We went to Wilkinson's.
Wilkinson's.
And we got some Chupa Chups candles.
£2.98.
And we just
album cover
melded them
sorted.
into like a heart, and then Lyndon grabbed it.
See,
Yeah.
people say you need to be, you need money to be creative. Fuck
Definitely
that.
not, man.
Get down to Wilkinson's.
I mean, it was pretty
Or
sharp.
Poundland.
Just do selfies on your iPhone.
Yeah.
That'll be good artwork.
There you go. With
That's
wax
the
on your
next one.
face.
Fucking hell. Yeah. Oh, wax on your. Oh, next level.
Yeah.
That's it. You've got the album there. You just do different body parts. It can be like that
Oh, yeah.
Yu-Gi-Oh thing where you get a
the
different
cards,
part. Yeah.
Yeah, the MasterCard.
You have to get all 5, and then you've got the album.
Yeah,
If
then
you're
you
lucky
can-
enough.
That's kind of what you did with your first album, though. 2 EPs, put them
That's
together.
true, yeah.
Yeah, it's like the Yu-Gi-Oh MasterCard.
Yeah.
This is all gold. This is all going straight in.
Sick.
If we're compared to Pokemon cards or anything like that, I'm like, that was such a big part of my childhood. So, oh, so
Tick. So this single, like your full length 1 and 2, do you say 1 and 2? Is that what you say? Is that what you call it?
I don't know. I think
We
they're
don't
just
really
two-
say anything.
Aye,
We just
aye,
like
aye.
To be honest, it's more just like new song, new song. What else is there? New.
Yeah, that's
New.
it.
Okay.
We're
So the new songs, like the album, are being released on Tiny Engines.
Yeah.
You guys are like the first band outside the US to get signed to that label, which is an awesome label. Like bands like The
Definitely.
Hotelier on there and Tiger's Jaw in the past.
Exactly. Well, it's well good for us. Like, I don't know what you have to say, but like, I'm just pretty happy.
yeah, it was pretty. Cause I can remember like when we first got announced for it, it was like we were literally. I think they did it all in like alphabetical order, and it was like us on like line with like The Hotelier and Tiger's Jaw.
Yeah.
So that was really cool.
How did that come about?
What's that? Sorry.
Like, how did it kind of come about getting signed to
Oh
Tiny
mate,
Engines?
like honestly, I think we just put it on Twitter through Close to Home. Big up Joe, by the way. Close to Home, fucking puts out sick bands. Rain,
Dearest.
yeah,
They're sick,
exactly,
yeah.
fucking class. Yeah, well, he put us out originally like the first EP for free, and yeah, it went down pretty well. And Tiny Engines, they messaged us and we're like, yeah, we'll send
Oh, yeah.
EP because it's like, yeah, it's Tiny Engines, mate. We all
Yeah,
love
yeah.
Tiny.
And they initially were like, I think they heard the first EP and they were like, they didn't want to do like a 7-inch release at the time, and they were like, next time you.
They wanted to do albums, so we
Yeah.
were like, mash them both together, and they were happy to do that, and we were like, that's sick. Because I think, especially on record, it looks like swish.
Yeah, they did a really good job with
Yeah.
it.
Yeah,
sort
that's
of
great.
the design.
I guess Tiny Engines with like Top Shelf and Run for Cover, like 3 of the best labels.
Oh yeah, definitely. I'd say those are like, for like emo bands.
Really
Yeah.
into the
Holy
new.
Trinity.
It's not really new anymore, but the Turnover record
Oh yeah.
has like got me through winter pretty much.
Yeah.
So that's really cool.
See, I think that's kind of a summary record.
When did they release it?
It was like
It was definitely last.
September, August
last
last year.
But yeah, like
but then it's set up.
I heard it and I was like, yeah, that kind of like I've listened to that all the way through winter, and they released new stuff since then, and that's really cool as well.
Do you think that kind of sound has influenced the new songs because they're kind of similar, like poppy, but still with that?
I have honestly
Yeah,
not listened to
I'm-
Turnover.
Right.
I
Like-
probably don't think so,
Okay. That's fair.
but I
I've listened
really
to a
like that
few
record.
that'll get cut
yeah.
out, so don't worry.
Yeah, I really like that record.
Yeah,
That's
it's
really cool.
quality. Check out our Turnover interview. Has it anything been substantially different working with a label like Tiny Engines compared to Close to Home?
I wouldn't say so. It's because it's more just like, obviously we live in different cities and
Yeah.
like completely different things. It's more like, well, especially like how we deal with it. We're pretty like lax, to be honest. So you know.
Do they just do everything and
Well,
you just
no,
give them the songs?
I don't know. Well, they'll put out our songs and stuff, but
Yeah.
obviously we have to sort out shit over here. But it's
Yeah, we do the songs, we do the artwork, we send them over.
yeah.
They sort of take as long as they
And
need
they
to
put out
take.
brilliant records, so it's like sick.
Speaking of doing the records over here, you've recorded with Bob Cooper quite a bit, that's right?
Bob is sick. Yeah.
Bobby C.
the man.
Shout out Bobby C.
I think everyone knows how good Bob is, so it's like
Yeah, we just
Exactly.
Another band. We just got off tour with Apartments, and they're there today with Bob. So everyone's on the Bob Cooper hype.
I'm recording with him as well. so.
exactly everyone is recording. With
Everyone
Bob.
loves Bob.
Everyone.
loves Bob.
It's the Bob Cooper Loving Show. I might just change the name to
I
that.
know, mate, you should.
So you're on a run of 3 dates. This is the Leeds date. We're in Leeds, Hyde Park in Leeds. So you're playing Leeds tonight, London tomorrow, is that right? And then Liverpool on
That's right.
Wednesday. So this is kind of like the first run of shows you've done for a while.
Yeah, we've kind of struggled with like 3 out of the 4 of us are still in university, so
Yeah.
kind of finding the time to sort of do a run of dates has been quite hard.
Yeah, we're not actually in the
Yeah,
We're not the band.
Yeah, I think that's
absolute legend. Bro.
so,
Two
yeah,
temporary members.
We've got some friends
They have
filling in
plenty
for
to
us.
say. Ask these guys
Yeah,
the
man.
questions.
How do you
No,
feel joining Walleater for 3 shows?
3 shows. It's pretty cool. Like, just get to make lots of noise.
really drunk.
Party for a few days.
Yeah, it's gonna be pretty sick.
Yeah. Thanks,
Well,
guys.
That's the verdict.
Yeah. How are you? Are you looking forward to it?
Yeah,
It's going to be cool to see how people take the new songs, I think. Because I think the reception online's been quite good. Is that?
yeah, I think so.
I like
So yeah, it's going to be.
If
It's going to be.
people like the songs, then yeah,
I
that's fine.
was always a fan of the band. Now playing on it, it's like cool.
Yeah, they're good, really good songs.
No, I'm glad you're into it. So yeah, it's going to be cool to see how people like react to that live. That's going to be pretty fun.
Liverpool will be interesting.
Yeah,
So
we've
it's always
never
weird.
played
We've never played there
amazing.
before, but
Yeah.
like we're playing in a pizza bar.
Yeah,
Yeah.
McGuire's.
Yeah.
It's a cool like
Yeah.
DIY space in Liverpool. They do amazing like vegetarian and vegan pizzas, but have a massive wrestling fan base that go there too. And watch
We might
wrestling.
see Rey Mysterio.
Yeah,
we saw him
Rey
earlier.
Mysterio where
We
it
saw
is.
him Rey Mysterio earlier.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh,
we just
right,
walked
yeah.
about on Otley Run or whatever.
Quite
So-
a good place to be.
At the venue where these guys are playing tonight, there's a lot of students in fancy dress. It's like the end of exams or whatever, and they're all dressed as wrestlers.
I saw Rikishi as well.
Oh,
I don't know if you
was it
saw Rikishi. Yeah, he was in the bar.
Yeah,
Was he
Rikishi was
really
I've
fat?
seen him.
If
He
he
wasn't
wasn't
that
really
fat,
fat, it's not
man.
authentic.
Oh man.
He was wearing like
What was his special move?
I don't know, what did Rikishi wear?
He's
That like
sat-
weird
he sat on
thing
people's
with like
faces.
Rikishi written across
But what
it.
were it
Do you remember Yokozuna in like the
Rikishi's
90s?
Rikishi's drop.
Rikishi's what?
Drop. He used to
Drop.
sit on people's
Rikishi
faces.
drop.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Is that what it were called?
Yeah.
He's
Nah, I'm
called
sure it was called
Rikishi.
something better.
Nah, man, that was it.
That's a
Oh.
fucking sick name.
What? Oh, could be better.
It was called
Oh,
something
well.
like the Stinker or something.
The stinker.
I don't know.
I don't know. That sounds like some kind of sex
That's,
move.
yeah, that's
Steel
quite
Panther would
horrible.
sing about.
Well, no, they'll sue us for that.
So if you guys are all kind of finishing up uni now, do you think you'll get out on tour a bit more when you finish, or?
Well,
I
I'd say
think
we want to
we-
do something like back
yeah.
end of this year, definitely. Like do something longer as well. Like
We
play.
haven't done a full UK run yet, which to say we've been around for quite a while is
Yeah.
probably quite like we should have done that by now. So like we're gonna try and do that. We've got friends up in Glasgow, so we're gonna try and go see them. And down in Brighton as well, so we're gonna try and do the whole country.
Because you played some really big shows, like you played with like the Hotelier and Pity Sex and Bully in Leeds. Would you be after a support slot or something like that?
Oh yeah, I think we'd take one like any in that kind of thing.
Get
Like-
a
We
tiny
just wanna
engine
tour.
tour.
We just want to tour the country. It's like we
And
haven't
if
really
people
had
like
the chance
our
to
tunes
do
as
it.
well. Like that's great, but
Like-
like we're supporting them bigger ones if anything.
Yeah.
But it's like
We'd take a DIY tour. Like we've
Yeah.
got plenty of friends in bands around the country. We could probably make that happen.
Yeah.
It's just a case of finding the time where all four of us are free.
yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, well, this is
actually
why
doing
these
it.
these
Yeah,
guys are
like,
filling in because we couldn't not tour around a single.
We need
so.
to. Yeah, we need to do it.
Give the people what they want.
Yeah, man,
know.
for sure.
Call 'em out.
These shorts.
That is what the people want. Those particular shorts.
They're mine. Dirty mitts off.
So you said you're writing a new album. Is there any have you got any kind of plan for that, or is it just
There's
you're
no
in?
plan yet. We still need to honestly like practice them. I think we've just jammed a few like.
Yeah, we have one that's kind of like, I say God Jules Playfully written.
Oh yeah, that's pretty sick. That.
And that's like, we think that's quite cool. But yeah, I think like we're gonna demo the new songs, see what needs changing,
Right.
and then we're gonna try and, because we've got about 5 written, we're gonna try and write a few more.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Like, 5 is not album material
Yeah,
for us.
so we're gonna
There's not gonna be
we're
20
gonna
minute long
spend the rest
songs.
of the year
Yeah,
sort of
maybe.
like,
Maybe. Who knows?
Yeah, could do. Explosions in the sky.
Yeah. Possibilities are endless.
So what are you thinking? Maybe next year for an album then, for a second album.
I think that'd be really cool, like that.
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
That'd be quite a realistic target. We're definitely not going to get it done this year, but yeah, I think next year could be the year
Fair enough.
we finally put out a full length release. Yeah.
And Liam, do you want to talk about Honeypot Records?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We've been quite sort of quiet over the past few months, so it's just something that I set up so that I was still involved in stuff whilst like this band wasn't really doing as much.
Yeah.
So I've put on a few shows, put on the New Tusk, put on Simmer, put on Broadbay. Broadbay were really sick.
That was a good show.
Yeah, and I've put out Drawstring from down in Kent, and recently the Gunshy EP, which is Josh from Milk Teeth, which is really cool. So yeah, taking it pretty easy. That's kind of not what I'm concentrating on whilst we're doing like these runner dates.
Yeah,
But that's been really cool to do as well.
That's cool. Is there anything else you guys want to plug while you're here? Anything you want to give a shout out to? Whatever you want.
Google.
For starters, we've got like these two
This
guys.
is going on YouTube, so.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, true. YouTube.
These two guys are both
Endorsers
in
and all that
Leeds-based bands. So like,
Yeah, Manuals and Bookshelves, sick.
yeah,
Rosso,
Alex used to be in a band called Manuals, which is really cool. He's
yeah,
now in Bookshelf.
honestly, absolutely class.
Combs and Rosso.
does sick shit.
Better than everyone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Bookshelf. Actually, us
Yeah.
three did play
Yeah.
as Bookshelf.
They did,
so-
they did.
and it was class. We enjoyed ourselves.
We all got really drunk that night. Yeah.
Yep.
That was
Oh,
cool.
yep.
Yeah, I saw Rosso at your house, in fact, and you were awesome. It's like two-piece kind of emo, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was really
Dad's
cool.
vibe.
I really enjoyed that show. It was
Yeah, it
awesome.
was really fun.
And you guys played Walleater and Muskets, right?
Yeah, that was. Yeah, we were just there.
Nutus played as well.
They did. The
Yeah,
news
Nutus
was
sick.
good.
Sick. Nutus
Muskets,
plug,
Rosso,
plug.
Walleater. In
Think,
my
like-
living room, it was fucking
And
awesome.
Tea Leaf.
And Tea Leaf.
Tea Leaf did
yeah.
play, yeah.
Tom Lee.
Tom Lee.
Shout out
Never
Tom
forget
Lee.
Tom Lee.
Everyone's favourite human.
Love Tom Lee so much.
This was Walleater. Check out the new signal.
Do a
The
backwards
signal.
roll.
Check out the new
This
signal.
is our celebration.
That was Walleater. Check out the new signal. Can you feel my love and Lifeline? And yeah, they're touring at the minute. This will be out by then. I don't know. Check out the new single on Tiny Engines. See you later. That was good.